Hello everyone and welcome to today's event where we'll be doing a Ask Me Anything About One-Click Blogging. So we're going to focus on PhotoBiz's latest tool, and that is the Blog AI Creator, or the AI Blog Creator. So the AI Blog Creator, what it does is it's going to assist you in getting your blog content ready so you can have marketable content throughout the year. You can plan ahead, not just thinking about the blog you want to write right now, but you can plan all the blogs you want to have ready for the year. So we're going to walk through the steps of how you can utilize this tool, how easy it is to use, and other ways you can use it after it's been completed. We'll also showcase some other features you might not know about the blog that can also enhance that down the line for marketing capabilities. So I'm going to give people some time to get settled in. If you have any questions about it, leave it in the comments section. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started for today. Again, if you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section, and we'll also look at some stuff on our blog, .photobiz.com, while we're at it. So if you want to see our latest updates, you can go over there, check it out. You can see our latest releases from May. So if you did not see what we had drop in May, we had some really cool stuff. So let's take a look at it. We have some brand new website layouts that are available that you can utilize right now. We also have some Blog Plus new email options to promote blog posts. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about today as well. And coming soon, we have our email campaign creator, which will be assisted with the AI as well, which is going to really help streamline getting people started and sending out newsletters and promotions much faster. And we're updating some dashboards in between all of that. So let's focus on our topic of the day, and that is blogging with one click. All right, so when we're getting our website created, that's easy now, especially with the new website creator. But we implemented some new strategies down the line. We're doing it for most of our products to just help get things going faster because people have a lot of challenges getting started. And one of the things people either have challenges getting started or even doing is blogging. So let's talk about the blog creator today. So I'm going to open it up a little bit so we can see the screen better. There we go. So we're going to click on New Post when you go to the blog section. This is the area where all your blogs are hosted at inside the website, inside of PhotoBiz. So I'm going to click on it, and right away you get Click new post, you'll see the options right away of what type of blog post you want to create. You'll see options such as like the promotions and announcements, sessions and client features, tips and guides, and behind the scenes products, and so forth. And out of that, there are individual blog types out of those. So, for, a promotion announcements, are you doing something for a promotion, special event? Are you doing some type of announcement? Or just letting people know a simple studio update? Other things you can look at is like sessions and client features. Like maybe you can highlight a recent session that you had, a client that you would like to spotlight. Doesn't have to be a recent one. Session types that you have available, that'll just help with algorithms, and story driven recaps if you really want to dive deep and give something that's really satisfactory that might pull at people's heartstrings or get people connected to your brand a lot more. And then you have tips and guides. Obviously, these are really handy, especially if you have to do something about like what to wear, preparing for a session, local ideas. These are very common ones that we definitely recommend that every photographer has, so you can fight against it. So when people are searching, hey, what to wear for, in your area, say like ours, Greensboro, North Carolina, hey, you're going to come up in that search result. And then, of course, behind the scenes, we're looking at like just the day-to-day, what it's like to be at your business, what it's like to meet you, a day in a life, and personal stories if there's something you want to connect with your audience with. And then we also have products and print. So if you're highlighting anything that you want to showcase that you sell, this is a great way to display that there. So we're just going to start simple today. We're just going to do a simple promotion, and then we'll just kind of do some other types just to show how fast and easy it is. You can always sample and look at what they look like before you jump ahead. This will be kind of what the layout looks like. So it's going to follow this rhythm that is created as a template. You can see what it looks like. Very simple, few images, nothing too crazy, right? And you're going to click continue. And from here, you can add your blog post title. So when we're looking at titles like, hey, limited time photography session special, or you can ask PhotoBiz AI to assist you with writing a good title. This is really nice because it kind of lets you know what would be worth it to write about. So you can see limited time senior photography specials with Jane Doe Studios. That's our studio. So it's already implementing SEO strategies directly in the title itself. You can go through them, pick what you want, or you can still write your own at the end of the day based on what's there. So, if maybe I want to do limited time summer photography sessions, or limited time photography summer beach sessions. Maybe we do something like that. And then you can put your author's name and any tags. I'm just going to tag it as Summer Specials Blog. After that, I'm going to click continue. And then you just need to implement some images that you have. So I'm just going to select some that we have in our clipboard. You can obviously upload more if you have it as well, and go from there. Once you have those implemented, you want to click create blog. So doing that, now you just have to wait for the blog to be written. And I know what you're saying, like, oh, well, this is going to take a while, right? No, what it's going to do is, before I even finish this sentence, it's probably going to get done. There you go. Out of that, now you can preview your post or go to the builder. Let's just go to the builder right away. And then open it up so we can see what we got going on. And in here, you can see there are some images already implemented. There's some text here. And let's see what it's talking about. So there's nothing quite like a summer photo session by the beach. The light feels softer, the mood feels more relaxed, and the whole experience has an easy, carefree feel that works beautifully for portraits. For that limited time, Jane Doe Studios is offering summer beach sessions designed to give you a fresh, natural way to capture this session of life. If you're thinking about updating your portraits in Greensboro, North Carolina, this is a great chance to look and book something. So you can see it's already writing something really natural. Of course, you might want to update some things here and there depending on where you're located at when it comes to content. Like if you are doing beach photography, obviously you can't do that in Greensboro, but you can say, hey, you plan on doing that. And you can go through here and massage what's there. What's really nice is it tells you what to expect in those sessions and just kind of hits all the high beats organically for SEO. So it's looking at those sections. And of course, you can always make modifications. Maybe you talk about how, nothing is quite like the session by the beach, feels lighter. For a limited time, James is offering summer beach sessions designed to give you fresh. Even though not in Greensboro, if you've been thinking about updating your portraits, you can change it to where you're going to be doing it at. Wilmington, North Carolina. You can do something like that. And then it's updated there. You can also look at the details that are here as your SEO has been implemented. You see it has the title, Summer Beach Photography Sessions in Greensboro, North Carolina. Summer Beach Photography Sessions in Greensboro. You can change that to Wilmington or wherever beach you might do it at. And you can book these sessions with Greensboro photographer. Maybe you can change that. And then you can just keep massaging these things till you get what you like. So I'll ask PhotoBiz AI again to make some adjustments, just to kind of go through it and see what it writes based on that stuff. So it's really nice. It can help implement those structural designs when it comes to having a blog. After that, all you need to do is point them in a direction you want them to book with you. So, if you have anything on your booking pages or a booking page itself or a contact page, you can send them directly there. I'm going to go ahead and click this one, and I'm just going to send it straight to photobiz.com. Then when I'm ready, you can hit publish. You can set it to schedule. Maybe you want it specifically to come out at a specific time, or you can publish it right now. I'm just going to publish it right now, and then we're just going to look at it in a live view. So there we go. It's ready to roll. If you have a blog page on your website, it should also auto update there. So when we go to our blog page, you can see our latest blog post just appeared directly here. So this is something that, when people are coming directly to your website, they'll be able to immediately jump in and read this content and then click on any of the options that you have for them wherever you're sending them. So it makes it very, very streamlined, so you're not having to think about what do I want to write? What do I want to write? Well, it's already written for you, and that's the nice part. So let's go ahead and jump into creating some more blogs. When we're looking at some other blog content, we're going to go ahead and new post. Now let's do something about, like, maybe we want to highlight a specific one, maybe just a client spotlight. We're going to click on this one. We're going to select that. We're going to go ahead, add our tag. And then we're just going to select some photos. And hit create blog post. And again, in a matter of seconds, our blog post is going to be generated. All right, let's view it. And there it is, ready for us to now share with the world. Now, when we're looking at it from here, let's go back to it. Let's go to the builder. We'll see what data it added to it. Here's the SEO, client spotlight, senior session in Greensboro, North Carolina. There we go. Everything says what we want to. Now that we're seeing how easy it is to create blogs, what else can we do after this? Well, there's many options. One of my favorites is our newest implementation of you can hit publish. And when you hit publish, now you can create a blog post and turn it into an email campaign. I'm going to go ahead and click PhotoBiz AI. You can see right away we have a blog that is now turned into an email campaign ready to send. So if this is something that you want to send out as a newsletter or as an update, these things are totally doable now directly from the blog post. I love it because it makes it so fast and easy for you to now dial in and connect to your customers. Now you can just click here, send your information. You can select through tags which customer types you want to send it to, and you can go directly from there. Makes it so simple and effective for you. Now you can't have any excuse of why you're like, oh, I can't connect. I don't have time to build emails. I don't have time for this. Well, guess what? Now you have full autonomy because almost all of it's been automated now. So now you're just connecting the dots. So let's go back again. Let's go create another one. Now, when we're thinking about planning through the year, you don't have to settle on, oh, I'm just going to make one blog post a week. Well, guess what? You can, and you can do it in one day. So let's go ahead and plan an entire month directly right here. All right, we've already done 2. So let's start with some new session types that we want to promote. So let's do that one. I'm going to select there. We want people to know about our senior sessions that we do. We're going to go ahead and go from there. Directly there. Click continue. Select photos. Just going to add some of ours that we have in our clipboard. And of course, I would upload and make it unique each time. But just for today's demo, I'm just trying to streamline the process so you can see how fast and effective it is. Once we've uploaded it there, now you can see it's right here in our builder. And here's the post right away. So we got it here, ready to go through it. You can make your updates, any additions or changes, review your content before you send it, make sure it says what you want it to say. And then of course, check out the settings. Make sure it's optimized the way you want it. Looks good. And then instead of hitting publish, we're going to schedule the publish post. So we want this to come out next Monday. So we're going to have that one out. And we're going to send it out noontime's good. And you can go ahead and create the actual newsletter ready for this one to promote if you want to as well. We're going to see what that looks like. We're just going to go ahead and trigger it. And there we go. It's ready to roll. So when you're ready to send that out, you can. All right, we got one in the can. So let's go to our next one. Going back to a blog. Click on post, create new post. And since we've done one about that, let's talk about what to wear, because people have difficulty figuring out what to wear. So let's go ahead and select that one. Hit continue. What to wear for your photography session and what to avoid. So this one we're going to do about seniors as well. And then we're just going to put senior what to wear. And we use tags to help us later down the line for when people are in our CRM. They'll be tagged with this tag if they've interacted with this blog post. And then you can create email campaigns that directly go to that customer type versus everyone on the list. So if you really want to be targeted. All right, we're just going to select some photos again. It's going to create the blog post. And there it is. It's done. So let's take a look again. You can rearrange photos if you have to use multiples of the similar ones. You can change them out. I'm just going to pick a different one on our clipboard. So you still have the ability to make changes however you want to. There we go. See what it looks like live. Looks awesome. I love what it's talking about. And then we're going to schedule this post to also roll out. Well, you know, we're going to do one every Monday. How about that? So that's ready. We're going to go ahead and trigger the blog post to turn into an email campaign so we can have that for our newsletter. And it's ready to go. So you can see we're making all this content in a matter of minutes, right? So let's go ahead and create another one. This one we're going to focus on locations because locale is very important for SEO purposes. Go ahead and hit continue. Top locations in our area for stunning photos. Let's go ahead and ask PhotoBiz AI for a better description of that. Top locations in Greensboro for stunning senior photos. I love that. Or discover unique spots in Greensboro for senior photography. Also a really good one. You know, I like, let's discover unique spots. I think that's good. I think that'll be a really fun article. And then you can type in Greensboro. So maybe it's people that are local. Going ahead and send it over. I'm going to select some images. Once those images are selected, they will then be implemented in our blog post that's being created for us. You'll then want to do your checks and balances, make sure it says what you want it to say. Make sure it's mentioning locations that you like. And you might have to get specific, you know. It might not know every road in Greensboro. So you might want to be like, if there's something specific you want to make, like, hey, I want to mention this road or this location. This is where you can go in there, be very specific about it. So maybe we wanted to mention, like, PhotoBiz itself. You know, we can go through there. I'll just throw a block in here. You can write something real quick. PhotoBiz has a big, beautiful wall outside on 201 South Elm Street. You'll also see some parking decks and a door that has a graphic design on it by, hey, me, which is really popular for photos. So you can say that. And then if you want to make sure it's clear and unique enough, you can go ahead and ask PhotoBiz AI to adjust that. And there you go. So now you can make modifications throughout all the articles that you want till it gets to the right goals that you want to. You can check and make sure that the SEO is doing what you want it to do, saying everything you want it to say. Hit publish. Again, schedule it. Let's go to the 22nd. Hit publish now. Create our newsletter. It's going to be very, very, very formulaic at this point. You can see newsletters made, newsletters made. You can have it like that very quickly every week, something new to share with your customers. Because you want them to engage, because that might be the one thing that they want to engage with. Oh, you know, I've been thinking about maybe getting some updated shots, maybe in a different location than what I got previously. This is how you can stay connected to them. Okay, so we created an entire month in a matter of seconds. We've created 6 articles in that time frame too. What else can we do? What else can we schedule for? You know, like let's see some other ones. So like if you have had a client and you've done all the photos with them, go to our client gallery, they see the event's there. Maybe you want to highlight this event somehow and tell people about it. Well, you could do it, you know, more streamlined directly through the blog, or you can do it directly here. We're going to go ahead and click share. We're going to click on create blog posts. And you can see right here, you can go ahead and have something directly written here about this event. We're going to ask PhotoBiz AI to update it. We'll say July senior session. You can take that consideration, you can make it modified, you can look over what the article's writing about based on what is in your photos. And then when you're ready, you can use cover image or create an entire gallery of a collage based on that. We're going to go ahead and say create draft because I like to see what it looks like when it's done. There we go. And sometimes, you know, I want to break it up too. Maybe I want to change how it's laid out. You know, maybe I want to turn it into a collage. You know, so you can keep going through the layouts here. Very nice. And then if you need to make any adjustments, you can. Just click on the image. Change the focal points. And look at that. We got another blog ready to roll in no time. So then we're going to go ahead and hit publish, schedule publish, and we're going to do it on the last Monday. It's ready to roll. Going to go ahead and make a blog post article. And there we go. And maybe you want to change the photo out. Guess what? You can. Go to your photos, your clipboard, pop it in. You got a new one ready to send as a newsletter to tell people about your recent sessions. See, that's what it's about. It's always thinking ahead, planning ahead. So you could do, we've only been doing this for like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Now imagine what you could do if you planned your entire year. Spend an hour planning half a year of content, and you'll be like, oh, well, that was really easy. And then it'll be all scheduled out and ready to roll, and you're not having to think about your SEO as much because guess what? You'll have this blog content that's helping you. Again, blog content's kind of a secret weapon when it comes to all this because you'll send out, your website goes out, right? And it's only got so many navigational links here at the top. But a blog post with all your articles can be infinite. I have way more blogs than I do links, right? So think about how many of these are out there in the world. Thousands of articles that we've written for the last 20 years is out there. So you can do the same thing with your own marketing channels for photography. So when people are searching for you locally, you're appearing and you look at these articles you're going to have rolling out. It just makes it really nice and highly focused that you're it's invisible marketing because it shows that you're busy. And that's what you want to do. You want to convince customers to book with you by showing how good your work is, but also that you are working. I think a lot of people forget that part, that customers actively want to see the work in hand. So, we've made an entire month's worth of blogs. We showcased how easy it is to create brand new newsletters by turning blogs directly into email campaigns, and we showcased how you can create client galleries into blogs, which then can turn into blogs, can turn into email campaigns. So there's a whole stretch right there, 3-layer deep of how automated we've made it to assist you when it comes to creating stories that will help drive customers to engaging with your brand that you can then share anywhere. You can share it on, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any of the channels that you like, and then directly connecting to your CRM. Anybody that's in your contacts, you can send them that content directly there. And once they're all tagged and everything, you can see the tags that are available. If there's any tags that have been already assigned, they will be able to see that directly in their channels. So that's the most important part here, is utilizing the tools that are available and doing it fast because you don't have time. A lot of the people that we've talked to is like, yeah, I would love to do that, but I just don't have the time to do it. Well, now we've given you the time and we've given you the tools to make it easier for you, to make you more prepared, so you don't have to work as hard. So if you spend an hour and you make 20 blog posts that could run through the year, you're winning, right? That's your quarter, right? And then you do it again for each time, and then there's something you really want to promote, you can do that then as well. So I highly, highly recommend utilizing our brand new AI blog creator. Check it out. It's available. You can learn more details about it on our blog.photobiz.com. Go check it out there. I'm going to show you some videos, content about it, so you can get it fast and easy, focused on it. So let's see.
No time to blog? Great, you don't need it. The PhotoBiz AI blog creator makes blogs in seconds, so you can have your entire week, month, or even year ready to schedule or publish. Just choose the style of blog you want to create, write your subject, or let AI generate one for you. Add a few images and hit create. Now you've got a fully optimized blog that's ready for search. Just hit publish and share it with the world. Yeah, it's that easy. Share your story, improve your SEO, and get discovered with the PhotoBiz AI blog creator.
Yeah, so there's some details about it. We have a whole breakdown of how you can utilize it. We have some more blog content and articles that can assist you with it as well. So if you need assistance with learning how the blog creator works, you can do it there. You can come here to learn about some strategies that are available. So let's walk through that.
Blogging isn't the problem. You've already started. The problem is strategy. Instead of random posts, focus on 4 types of content. Search-based posts like best photo locations to get found. Educational posts like what to wear to build trust. Portfolio posts that tell the story behind your sessions. And conversion posts like when to book to drive inquiries. Then follow a simple monthly plan, one of each every week. Post 2 to 4 times per month. Stay consistent and use the PhotoBiz AI blog creator to generate ideas and create content faster. Because when you combine structure, consistency, and AI, your blog becomes a marketing engine. What matters isn't posting more, it's posting with purpose. Follow the plan, stay consistent, and use PhotoBiz's AI blog creator to make it easier.
Okay, there we go. So you can see how all the strategies that can be implemented to your website can be very helpful utilizing the blog creator that we have initiated. You can learn more just about the blog builder and creator in general by going through here step by step. We showcase how you can utilize it if you want to build it with the brand new way. But if you want to use the more classical builder, you can utilize it that way as well. So if you prefer to write everything yourself, you can just use the manual builder, and we walk you through the steps of doing that as well. But at the end of the day, I think the brand new blog creator is going to speed up the process by 1,000%. So if that's something that is very important to you about speed and getting more content out to your customers, definitely take advantage of the tools that we've given you. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. We'll take a look at them in the future and we'll respond to you. But you can always go to our blog.photobiz.com. You can learn about brand new tools such as new templates that we have available. You can learn about some new quiet AI announcements that actually help photographers. There's some new stuff that's going on. Their search is changing, but they've also implemented something called Synth ID. If you don't know about it, we've written a great article about it. We also have a podcast that's talking about it, so you can follow our Focus Shift podcast on Spotify or on YouTube. You can listen to that, and it talks about everything that's going on in this space that can help you think about how they're actually trying to protect you in the future for authenticity compared to AI imagery out there. So it's actually kind of the nicest thing I've seen from them in a while that actually benefits photographers. Some other stuff that we have, turn your blog posts into instant email campaigns. We just showcased that. But if you need to know more about it, we have an entire video that walks you through the steps. Let's watch it real quick.
With our latest update, turn your new blog post into a polished email campaign in just a few clicks. After publishing your blog post, promote this blog post to let PhotoBiz AI generate promotional email content for you. Your campaign opens right inside the PhotoBiz email campaign builder, where you can review the text, update images, customize links, choose your contacts, and send. It's a fast, simple way to share new content, drive traffic to your website, and stay connected with your clients, using the marketing suite included in every PhotoBiz account. Start promoting your posts, newsletters, and more with PhotoBiz today.
So easy, right? So you can check out that article. You can also see the other thing that we did, how to turn your client galleries into blog posts. So let's showcase that again.
Every client gallery you deliver could also become your next blog post. With PhotoBiz, you can turn a client gallery event into a polished blog post in just a few clicks. Simply open your gallery event, click share, and create blog post. PhotoBiz automatically pulls in your images so you can quickly add a title, tell the story behind the session, and even use Ask PhotoBiz AI to generate content in seconds. When you're ready, publish instantly or save it as a draft for later. It's one of the fastest ways to keep your website fresh, improve SEO, and share more of the work you love.
And of course, if you need any help, you always have us available for you. You can click here for live chat. You can call us. You can email us anytime. You also have the ability for one-on-one sessions if you're looking for that. Our coaching sessions that are available at education.photobiz.com. You can sign up for them. They're very popular. They're very helpful. In 1 hour for $150, our team can assist you with not only just getting started, but design assistance, e-commerce and client galleries, marketing, forms and contracts, SEO, and more. I can guarantee you, 1 hour you can get so much done. So I definitely recommend this if this is available for you. If you don't need a full-on service, this is a nice in-between spot. You can get a lot done in that area. You can also check out upcoming events that we have going on. You can see that we have coming up on June 5th. We've already did that one today. It was the one-click vlog. The following will be on July 8th. Ask me anything about email marketing. July 17th, we'll be doing website reviews. And then ask me anything about with live support. So if you need any help live right then, July 31st is going to be a great day to do that. And then August 14th, we are going to be doing website reviews. Now you're probably wondering, hey, where's the ones in between in June? Well, guess what? I'm going on vacation. So I'll be back and we'll be focusing more on stuff in the future. But of course, if you want to have anything reviewed by our team or anything in between that, you can always reach out to us anytime. We're always available. We can assist you with anything that you're working on. Our team is happy to help you. Okay, everyone. I hope you all have a great, wonderful first weekend in June.